Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome back to Nagesh Krisky Orchid School channel, Sholapur. I, Nikita teacher, teaching you social studies for grade 3. Yes children, what we are going to do today? Today we are going to repeat lesson number 5, Delhi, okay? In the previous session what we have seen? Yes, we have seen about lesson number 5. We have learned about lesson number 5 in Delhi. Now tell me children, what we have learned in this lesson? Yes, we have learned the history of Delhi. What are the places, tourist places where we can visit? What are the government offices where it is? In which side it is? We have discussed. Okay. As you know, Delhi is the capital of India, and it is also known as National Capital Territory. Okay, and it is bordered by Uttar Pradesh. Yes, and in the east and Haryana on the other three sides, okay, and it is situated on bank of river Yamuna. Okay, Delhi consists of two parts that we can say as New Delhi and Old Delhi. And first, the city has thousands years ago old. Okay, in fact, it is the oldest city in the world. As you can see, the capital of several powerful empires has built so many monuments. Yes, the Delhi Sultanate as the great Mughal Empire built the Shahjahanabad. Okay, and even we have studied about what are the government of India in Delhi. Okay, where is Rashtrapati Bhavan? Okay, what is the beautiful garden? We have visited Mughal Garden. Okay, even we have seen where is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is meeting conducted, where it is conducted in the Parliament House. Okay, even we have seen tourist attraction like Red Fort. We have visited Jama Masjid. You can visit. There are Asian monuments where we can visit Delhi. So many places are there to visit, tourist attractions. So many places we can visit to Delhi. If you are planning to visit Delhi, you can see so many places. Even you can see Qutub Minar, Lodi Garden, then Humayun's Tombs, National Zoological Park, Rajghat. Okay. Yes, and Amar Jawan Jyoti also you can visit. Yes, even you can visit to many worship temples like Gurudwara, Bangala Sahib, Jama Masjid. You can visit Birla Temple, Akshardhana Temple. So many Asian monuments are built over there. That's why you can, whenever you are supposed to visit Delhi, you can see so many places. Even you can see the government of India of Delhi, where it is in the south block. Okay. Even we have described about what is the climate, how is the climate in Delhi. Yes, Delhi is very cold in winter and very hot in summer, as we know, and we have discussed about clothes, what type of clothes they are wearing in this chapter. Okay, now in this today's session what we are going to do, we are going to see some question answers, presentation and animation. Before starting the question answer session, let us read this lesson with the help of audio. Yes children, are you ready with your Canopy textbook? You are going to open your Canopy textbook, turn to Canopy textbook and open page number 25. Okay, now let's start reading with the help of audio. Well, I will play when I am going to play an audio, you have to put the fingers where the audio start. Okay, let's begin.
Delhi. At the end of this lesson, you will learn about the city of Delhi, the capital of India, its history and its government, its tourist attractions and its climate, the clothes worn by the people here, the festivals celebrated. In which part of India is Delhi located? Which are its neighboring states? Try and locate Delhi on a map of India. Delhi is the capital of India. It is known as the National Capital Territory. It is bordered by Uttar Pradesh in the east and Haryana on the other three sides. It is situated on the banks of the river Yamuna. Delhi consists of two parts, New Delhi and Old Delhi.
History. The city of Delhi is more than 1,000 years old. In fact, it is one of the oldest living cities in the world. It served as the capital of several powerful empires. The Delhi Sultans, the Tughlaqs and the great Mughals ruled from here. Emperor Shah Jahan built his capital at Delhi and called it Shah Jahanabad. This part of Delhi is now called Old Delhi.
Did you know New Delhi was planned by an architect called Edward Lutyens?
New Delhi was built by the British when they shifted their capital from Kolkata to Delhi.
According to the Indian epic Mahabharata, Indraprastha, the capital of the Pandavas was located where Delhi now stands. Did you know the seat of the Delhi government and the Delhi Assembly was till recently the old Secretariat? The old Secretariat building was built in 1912. It was designed by E. Montague Thomas.
The Government of India and Delhi. All the main offices of the Government of India are located in New Delhi. The President of India lives in Rashtrapati Bhavan. It has one of the most beautiful gardens called the Mughal Gardens. The Prime Minister's office is in the South Block. Other departments of the Indian government work from the buildings around the South Block. The sessions of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha are held in the Parliament House. The governments of other countries have offices in Delhi. They are known as High Commissions and Embassies. In 1991, the Union Territory of Delhi came to be known as the National Capital Territory of Delhi. It now has a legislative assembly like the other states of India, headed by a chief minister. Tourist attractions. Tourists from all over the world visit Delhi. It has many ancient monuments. The Red Fort and Jama Masjid are made of red sandstone. They were built by the great Emperor Shah Jahan. On 15th August every year, the Prime Minister of India hoists the national flag at Red Fort. The Qutub Minar, a majestic tower, was built by Qutubuddin Aibak. Jantar Mantar, Lodi Garden, India Gate, Humayun's Tomb, Nehru Planetarium, Dolls Museum, the National Zoological Park, Apughar, Rajghat and Shantivan are the other interesting places to visit in Delhi. People pay homage to Mahatma Gandhi at his Samadhi at Rajghat. Shantivan is the Samadhi of our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. The Amar Jawan Jyoti at India Gate burns all the time in memory of the soldiers who sacrificed their lives for our country. There are several places of worship for people belonging to all religions in Delhi. Some of them are Gurudwara Bangla Sahib, Jama Masjid, Birla Mandir, Akshardham Temple, Lotus Temple and St. James Church. Delhi boasts of broad roads, world-class hotels, flyovers, modern sports complexes and shopping malls. It is well connected by air, rail and road to the rest of the country.
Did you know Delhi now has a highly efficient metro rail? It is one of the busiest metro rails in the world. It carries around 1.5 million commuters in a day.
Climate. Delhi has an extreme climate. It is very hot in summer and very cold in winter. A hot, dry wind called Loo blows during the summer months. It rains during the monsoon months of July, August and September. Clothes. People from all states of India live in Delhi. So you can see people wearing all kinds of clothes in Delhi. Most men wear trousers and shirts. Most women wear sari or salwar kameez. Like in other modern cities of the world, women and girls may be seen wearing trousers and skirts too. People from all regions and religions live and work in Delhi. All major festivals are celebrated here.
Okay children, understood what we have read in this lesson? Okay, now let's see our question answer session. Okay, are you ready with the question answer session? Let's see. Okay, first question. Yes children, first question. Now tell me, we are going to see some fill in the blanks question. Number 1, the city of Delhi is situated on the bank of the river dash. Where is the Delhi situated, on which river? Yes, come on children, tell me the answer. What will be the correct answer? Yes, Yamuna. Very good. Let's see the answer. What is the correct answer? Yes, Yamuna. The city of Delhi is situated on the bank of the river Yamuna. Understood children? Where it is situated? On the bank of river Yamuna. Next question we will see. During the reign of Shah Jahan, Delhi was called as what? During the reign of Shah Jahan, Delhi was called as what? What was Delhi was known as? Yes children, come and give me the answer. Yes, correct. Shahjahanabad. During the reign of Shah Jahan, Delhi was called as Shahjahanabad. Next question. Number 3. New Delhi was built by the dash when they shifted their capital from Kolkata to Delhi. Yes children, New Delhi was built by whom? Whom it was built by? Before it was built by the Emperor Shah Jahan. Okay. Now, then after Shah Jahan, who has built this capital and who has shifted to Delhi to Kolkata? Yes, come on, give me the answer. Yes, correct, British. The New Delhi was built by British people. Okay. Who has built the New Delhi? British people. New Delhi was built by the British when they shifted the capitals from Kolkata to Delhi. Next question. New Delhi was planned by an architect called. Who has planned New Delhi? Who has done this architect plan? By whom? It is called as? Yes, Iltutmish. Okay. Let's see the next question. Understood? Now let's see some animation. Okay children?
The history of Delhi. According to Indian folklore, Delhi was the site of the magnificent city of Indraprastha, capital of the Pandavas. It is believed to have been founded around 5,000 years ago. In the year 1206, Qutbuddin Aibak, the first ruler of the Turkic slave dynasty, established the Delhi Sultanate. He started the construction of the Qutub Minar. Around 400 years ago, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, 1628 to 1658, built the city of Shahjahanabad, the seventh city of Delhi. This is more commonly known today as the Old City or Old Delhi. This city contains a number of beautiful buildings like the Red Fort, Lal Killa and the Jama Masjid. The British made Delhi the capital of British India in 1911. They built many grand buildings here, such as the India Gate, Rashtrapati Bhavan and Parliament House. After independence, Delhi was chosen to be the capital of India and the seat of the central government. Over the years, Delhi has undergone a number of changes, but has still managed to preserve its rich heritage.
Yes, children, understood about Delhi. First, it was built by the great emperor Sultan Shahjahanabad. Okay, the Delhi was known as Shahjahanabad, and after that, who has built this? Yes, after that, British people has built the New Delhi. Okay. Next, we will see again question. Yes, we are going to give answer in one word. Okay, children. Now, number 1. The President of India lives here. Where the President of India live? Yes, children, come on, give me the answer. Yes, correct. Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President of India lives here. That is known as Rashtrapati Bhavan. Okay, next question. Number 2, where the office of the President and other government office are located. Where it is located? Where the office of the President and even other government offices. Where it is located? In which block? Yes, come on children, give me the answer. Yes, correct. Very good children. What is the correct answer? South block. Where the office of the President and the other government offices are located. In which area? South block. Okay, it is located in the south block. Next question we'll see. The beautiful gardens in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Which is the beautiful garden? Come on children. Yes, tell me which is the beautiful garden? Yes, very good. Mughal garden. The beautiful garden in the Rashtrapati Bhavan is Mughal gardens. Next question we will see. Where the session of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are held. Come on children, where the session of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are held. In which house it is held? Yes, come on, give me the answer. Yes, correct. Parliament House. Very good. Clap for yourself. Where the session of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha are held? It is held in Parliament House. Understood children? Okay. Let us revise this. Answer in one word again. First question is what? The President of India live here is Rashtrapati Bhavan. Next question. Where the office of the President and the other government offices are located? In the South block. Okay. Next we will see the beautiful gardens in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Yes, Mughal garden. The beautiful garden in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, Mughal garden. Where the session of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is held? In the Parliament House. Okay? Okay children. Next we will see some presentation, okay, about Delhi. What is this? This is the monuments of Delhi, that is old and new. As already we have discussed about Lotus Temple, India Gate, yes. Next see. What is this? The city of Delhi is a beautiful mixture of the old and the new. As we know, Delhi consists of two parts, that is Old Delhi and New Delhi. Parts of the city are more than 1,000 years old. As you know, the city has built by more than 1,000 years old. Yet it is also one of the most vibrant and rapidly growing city of the world. Yes, of course, it is one of the most growing city in the world, and it is the most vibrant and rapidly growing city in the world. Let us look at some of the old and the new monuments of Delhi. Yes, as you can see, this is a Old Delhi and this is a New Delhi. Okay, what is this? The Old Delhi Qutub Minar. This is the picture of Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is the tallest minaret in India. Okay, it is made up of red sandstone and marbles. How it is made? With the red sandstone and with the marble. It has a height of 72.5 meter. What is the height of Qutub Minar? 72.5 meters. I can ask you this question as a multiple choice question in the exam. So you have to remind this question, how much height it is having Qutub Minar? 72.5 meter. Qutbuddin Aibeck, who established the slave density in India, being built it in the year 1192 CE. Okay, how is the Qutub Minar? Was built by with the help of red sandstone and marbles. Okay, now next slide we will see. What is this? Again old city, Old Delhi, Humayun's tomb. Humayun was one of the early Mughal ruler of India. This tomb was built by his wife Hamida Banu Begum in 1562 CE. Okay, the tomb, this Humayun tomb was built by his wife Hamida Banu Begum in which year? 1562 CE. It was the first garden tomb on the Indian subcontinent. Which is the first garden tomb of Indian subcontinent? Okay. Next question. Again we will discuss about Red Fort. This is what? Red Fort. The Red Fort or Lal Killa is a 17th century palace fort built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. It is made of red sandstone and marble. It was a jewel of Shah Jahan's new capital, that is known as Shahjahanabad. As we told that this Red Fort was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, and this capital is known as Shahjahanabad. Now already we have discussed what are the Old Delhi. Now let us see New Delhi, who was built? Yes, by the British people. Now New Delhi, we will discuss about India Gate. The India Gate is situated in the heart of New Delhi. It was designed by the British architect Sir Edwin Lutyens in 1931. It was built in the memory of the 90,000 soldiers of the British Indian Army who lost their lives in the World War I. Why this India Gate was built? In the memory of 90,000 soldiers of British Indian Army who has lost their lives in the World War. Okay, World War I and the Third Anglo-Afghan War. It is composed of red sandstone and granite. How it is? It is with the red sandstone and the granite. Okay. Next about Rashtrapati Bhavan. Rashtrapati Bhavan is the official home of the President of India. What is Rashtrapati Bhavan? It is an official home of President of India. The Rashtrapati Bhavan is a huge mansion with 4 floors and 340 rooms. How is the Rashtrapati Bhavan? It is too big and it is having 4 floors. And how many rooms it is? Having 340 rooms. It was designed and built by the British architect Edwin Lutyens. Okay. Next question, next slide. Let's see about New Delhi Lotus Temple. The Lotus Temple is a Baha'i house of worship. Okay. It was completed in 1986. It is known for its lovely flower-like shape. As you can see, how is this temple, of which flower it is shape, which flower you can see, which type of flower shape you can see? Yes, lotus. That's why this temple is named as Lotus Temple. The Lotus Temple is open to all. This temple is open to all, regardless of religions or any other distinction. The Lotus Temple is open to all, regardless of religion or any other distinction. Okay. And all of the people can visit to the Lotus Temple. It is not compulsory that these people only can visit. Not. You can visit, all the people they can visit the Lotus Temple. Okay children, understood? Now let's see some interactive task. Okay children, we will see some interactive task. What you are going to do? You are going to identify this monument by clicking What? By clicking on the correct name, and we are going to do the press done. What the names they have gave? First is Rashtrapati Bhavan, second is what? India Gate, third one is Gurudwara Bangala Sahib, next is Lotus Temple and Qutub Minar. Okay children, and Qutub Minar, after Qutub Minar, Red Fort and St. James Church. Now you are going to identify these monuments and going to click on the correct name, and after clicking on the correct name you are going to do the press. You are going to press on the done option. Now tell me children, which picture is this? Yes, come on. Yes, which picture is this? Gurudwara Bangala Sahib? Yes? Okay, no. This? India Gate? No. Then which one is the correct answer? Yes, Red Fort. Let's see. We will drag the Red Fort and we will say done. Okay. Now let's continue with the next question. Now tell me, which fort is this? Which monument you can see? Yes children. Which monuments? Rashtrapati Bhavan.
Well done.
Very good. Next one. Which picture you can see? Come on children, just now only who has built this? This is Old Delhi. Comes under Old Delhi or New Delhi? Yes, correct. It comes under New Delhi. This is known as India Gate. Okay?
Well done.
Next question we'll see. What is this? Just now only we have discussed within a minute. Yes, which temple it is? It is open to all of everyone. It is open to everyone. Which temple is this? Correct. Lotus Temple. Next, see the next picture. What is this? We have seen the height of this minar. Which minar you can see? Yes. Correct. Qutub Minar.
Well done.
Next question. What is this? Which church you can see? What is this? Tell me children. Which church you can see? St. James Church.
Well done.
Next question. What is this? What is this children? Yes. Which temple, which mandir you can see? Which temple you can see? Gurudwara Bangala Sahib. Okay. Let's see is this correct or wrong. Very good. Already we have completed this activity. Let's see the answer page. Okay. As we have discussed about Red Fort, India Gate, Lotus Temple, Qutub Minar, St. James Church, Gurudwara Bangala Sahib and Rashtrapati Bhavan. Okay children? Understood? Yes. Let's see some question. Okay? You are going to identify and name the following. You are going to identify and name the following. Okay? It burns in the memory of the soldier who sacrificed their lives for the country. Who has sacrificed their lives for the country? Our soldier. In the memory of soldier. What is it burns? Where it burns? Come on children, as you know, we have learned in this lesson on which memory, in the memory of soldier, what we are having? Amar Jawan Jyoti. It burns in the memory of the soldier who sacrificed their lives for the country. That is Amar Jawan Jyoti. Okay? You are going to identify and name the following. Okay? It was built by the Qutb-ud-Din Beg. Who has built? Come on children, give me the answer. Qutub Minar. This is the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. Where is the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi? What is the name of Samadhi? Yes children? Yes, it is known as Rajghat. It is built and it is known as the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi. Next question. This is the Samadhi of Jawaharlal Nehru. What is the answer? Where is the Samadhi of Jawaharlal Nehru? Our first Prime Minister. Okay? That is known as Shantivan. Okay children? Understood? Let's see again. Okay? This question. It burns in the memory of the soldier who sacrificed their lives for the country. Amar Jawan Jyoti. It was built by the Kutubuddin Abik Qutub Minar. This is the Samadhi of Mahatma Gandhi, Rajghat. This is the Samadhi of Jawaharlal Nehru, Shanti Van. Understood, children? Now here we have seen, today here we have solved the question answer session, okay? Yes, children, what we have learned in the today's session, what we have seen in today's session, we have read the lesson with the help of audio. Yes, even we have seen some question answers, task and presentation, animation, and some interactive task we have seen in this session. And now in the next session, what we are going to do, we are going to see with some textbook exercise, and even we can see some enrichment activity. Now what you are going to do, till that time I will give you a homework. You are going to open your Canopy textbook, that is term 2 Canopy textbook, and you are going to read this lesson once again. Lesson number 5, Delhi. Again, wherever, if you have not learned the hard words, you have to learn those hard words, okay? Why you are going to learn these hard words? Well, you are writing any answer, fill in the blanks, that time you will not write a wrong spelling. If you will write a correct spelling, you will get a good mark. For that sake, you have to learn the hard words, okay, children? Till that time, what you are going to do, you are going to read this lesson again. Till that time, bye bye, see you, thank you.